Welcome to this video. In this video I've got a really good one for you, and it's going to ask you a question with niche sites or Amazon sites. If you're building sites that you want to rank on Google and you want to affiliate sites that you're making money with, they could be Amazon, they could be ClickBank, any type of niche site, I'm going to help you with it because I'm going to tell you the main parts of it, and I'm also going to ask you one question right now that will help you to work out what you need in order to move really fast. So this will help you if you're having trouble getting started, or you have trouble sort of getting going with it and getting up and running. This will really help you. So we're going to get straight into it. Also, do check out the link below in the description. It will take you through to this page. If you just want to get a fast start, this is one of the best things that you can do, because it will give you a fast start. It gives you a webinar that you're able to watch straight away, and it will literally give you a completely updated for 2022 webinar that will cover all of the main things, such as a plan that you can follow. It will give you the niches, it will tell you how to read the search console, it will show you exactly how to do keyword research, and it will show you how to get a good click-through rate as well, step by step. And there's also an optional option in there for a 10-day quick start that goes more in depth into the stuff that we cover in the webinar and gives you a complete step by step. So if you feel that you're struggling, or if you feel that a lot of courses are outdated, or if you're not sure about the Google review update, or if you're not sure that niche sites work anymore, grab this. It will really help you. So that is still at discount until the timer hits 0, so do check that out below. It will really help you. Okay, let's get on. You'll find that in the description, but let's get on with this question. And the question I want to ask you is this: if you had to build an Amazon affiliate or niche site from scratch today, where's the first part that you would get stuck, or where's the first part that you would have problems? So I have made a really basic diagram. I hope you can see it, but what I want to do to help you with this question, if you're thinking you might have answered that straight away, or if you're struggling with it, if we break it down into 3 main parts with all of this stuff, whatever you're doing, Amazon affiliate sites, ClickBank sites, your own sites. Essentially, if it's an affiliate site, you're going to have a niche area that you're going to target. You're going to have the site set up and everything involved in that, and you're going to have the tracking and the stats. So the way it goes is you pick a niche, you get the site set up and put the content and SEO on, and then you're reading the stats to work out what to do next. Very simple, but they are the 3 main parts. If you can do those 3 main parts, there's a lot more in them. So for instance, with the niches, you could get the niches by trends, you can get it by picking top products, you can get it by looking at usage, so products for different usage, and see trends along there. And then the site setup itself, you know, all the theme and the sort of SEO and writing the content and the keyword research and all of that. That's all part of it. And then once you've got content on the site and the tracking and the stats, that's part of it as well. But essentially there's only those 3 areas with everything underneath them that you need to be able to do. And what I want you to do is think about, if you were to build a site today and you went to grab a domain name, that's the first thing you'd do. And then you grab your hosting, and then you'd set it up, WordPress, and then you'd install your theme, and then you'd install your plugins, and then you'd start working on your content, and then you'd add the content, and then you'd SEO the content, and keep going like that to build enough content in there, so then you would start getting ranked and checking your stats and start making sales. It's a very linear process, but a lot of people struggle with it. Okay, so if you were struggling, let me know where would you struggle. Where's the first part that you'd come up against that you'd struggle? And what I'm going to do is I actually will make a video on here covering that point and helping you with that area. Okay, main things, if you're not going to get in on the webinar, in the description, that's fine. These are the main things to focus on: your content for 2022 following the Google review update. Your SEO needs to be good, and you need to know you need to, it's not so much about the niches, because you can rank pretty much any site with enough time, but you need to know how to write for the end user and so on, and you know what Google's looking for. And if you can do that, you will you can check out some of the videos I've done on here as well on how to write content. There's numerous videos on there, but make sure that you tie it in. Check out my Google review update video that I did on here. It will walk you through exactly how to write content, the new way of doing it. It will give you a overview, and if you want extra help with it, do check out that webinar below. It will really help. Okay, but this video, the main point of this video was this: if you're struggling, ask yourself that question and picture in your head all the things that you have to do and where's the first hurdle you come up against, and that's where you need to focus on. Sounds very simple, but most people get, because there's so much stuff out there, they get overly it's hard to work out where they need help. So do that. Do you have trouble picking a niche area? Do you have trouble with the site setup, the content, or the SEO, or tracking and stats? And if you do that, you'll be able to work out exactly where you need help. And if you do need extra help, check out that link in the description, or check out my videos or other people's videos that will cover this. Okay, what I would say, just some help as well, in terms of niches, you don't need to go too mad on niches. What I mean is, you can see on this channel, if you run a search on my channel for niches, you'll find loads of really good niches that I've picked out the keywords for you. I've picked out 3 niches. They're good enough to get going and start making some money. You're not going to find the perfect niche without any competition that's going to make you money, because most niches that make you money do have competition, because people know that there's money in them. So you have to be willing to do that. You have to understand how to write for the usage of the product and what people are looking for. And the site setup, I wouldn't worry too much about having the latest and greatest theme. Content and SEO is a big one. You need to be able to write content to a degree to get a site up and running. You don't have to be a master at it, but you have to be able to have enough on there and write to a degree to get it done. And then tracking and stats is more tricky, because it will depend on what the site's doing, because a site can behave differently. There's no one site behaves the same, so you have to be able to read your tracking and stats. So that's a bit more in depth. I'll do some more videos on that, but that should help you. Ask yourself that today. If you're struggling, picture yourself building a niche site from scratch. Where's the first point you struggle? If you said, well, all of it, then you're better off getting a course. Now, I'm not saying you have to buy my courses, but you're better off getting a course. If you're struggling with all of it from the point of setting up a site, you need some help with that. If you're just struggling with part of it, try and work out where you're struggling and normally it's where you're not bringing attention to be able to do it. So that should help you. And check out the link below if you need extra help. Alright guys, and I'll see you in the next one. I've got a free niche for you coming up as well. So subscribe to the channel if you're interested in the free niche. Also subscribe if you're interested in the case study. I've got one coming up, and I've also got another free resource coming up that will really help you. So I'll see you very soon. Cheers for watching.